Today we're going to be playing some Blue Stripe Commando since they did get a buff from 4 to 5 power, which means every commando you make is worth 1 more power. So I thought we'd definitely be trying that out because I've been wanting to test this change for a while. And let's just get into the deck. Now, I played Blue Stripes Commando last patch before they got buffed as like a comparison because I thought they might get buffed this patch. And they weren't good at all. So let's see what we can do this time. I took that deck we played last time, made a couple changes. So we're still playing Cursed Scroll, we've inspired Zeal. We're running Kin Demoven now. I used to have the Roach Merciless. I don't think Roach Merciless really warrants it anymore. He usually takes up 2 melee leader charges. I'd rather put one... well, if you can't get the Death Blow, he takes up 2 melee leader charges. He takes 2 for the same thing. So I'd rather just make a Demoven. Because Demoven has the advantage of he can always banish one round 3 from your deck, and then play it that way as well. So it's more consistent than the Roach Merciless for getting another guy. Then we have Renew. So we are playing a Renew version for Pavetta. I think that's really good. You could cut Renew and plan on only playing rounds 1 and 3, but I think that's a bit risky, and I like having the option of going round 2. Although a player may banish this, and then they banish your Pavetta in round 2. You still want to go like round 1 and 3, but the Pavetta is an option. You can always play it round 2 to set up round 3, or then you might draw too many Commandos. So ideally, you want a tutor card in Pavetta round 3, so you don't draw into a bunch of Commandos. Otherwise, you might have like 3 Commandos in your hand. But I think the Renew version is better. Then we have Oniromancy and Amphibious Assault. We have to have our round 1 setup, so we need double, triple consistency cards. We are playing the Garrison here. It makes another Blue Stripe, so usually make the Scout off of this one, because Scout's worth more points. If you can make more Scouts, it's better than making this Commandos. Although if you don't have a Commando on the board, you can always make it with this. We do have to be a little careful with the order, but it should be fine. They're playing King Foltest. So nothing too much to say here. We're not in Devotion, but that doesn't matter. So the first time we play a Bronze non-neutral, we get a base copy of the Bomber deck. Or the first one, 81, is boosted each turn. So you just put the Blue Stripes Commando next to it. You know how it goes. We have the Dominator of Troy, which we have to use as a defender. It did go to 10 a couple patches ago, got nerfed, so we can't play off Amphibious Assault, which is part of why we're playing Demoven. I was playing Royal Decree instead earlier, but I think Demoven is the way to go after a bit of testing. We have Pavetta. We have Reinforcement. Reinforcements is probably the least good card here, but I like it. I just like it because you can make Scout. I was running Teleportation after it got buffed. I wanted to try out the Teleportation buff at 4, but the problem with it is we tend to Oniromancy, or not Oniromancy, we tend to Amphibious Assault out the Blue Stripe Scout. We don't want to teleport it then, so I think the Reinforcements is a bit better. Get another one. Then we have Cohen. He's our big payoff, right? So when I said to be careful with the Garrison order, if you Amphibious Assault Cohen, he goes to 5. Blue Stripes Commandos 5, and you boost all them by 3, and then you do the Garrison. If you really want, you could do like a 1 boost, like a 1 deck boost, or maybe like a 1 boost on something. Like I think Siege Support does a 1 boost. Not sure what else does, but that's not in order. And then go for even bigger Cohens, or you can even go for like Voimir Garrison, and then Inspired Zeal the Cohen, and then go for a 7 where you boost everything by 4. So there's options here. We're just going to go for the pretty simple Amphibious Assault Cohen, boost everything as a 5. Commando should be really big. We're playing the Verification. We're playing Megascope for 2 targets, and we have the Garrison. And we don't have any control in this deck because it's a Blue Stripes Commando deck. We're committing all of our stuff to our own setup. So it's nice to have the Verification to be able to answer like a scenario or something. This is like pseudo control. Then we have 2 Blue Stripes Commandos, 2 Blue Stripes Scouts. That's the Blue Stripes. As far as the random support cards we're playing Megascopes to make more. We're playing 1 Spores for the nice reset. It's our only punish in the deck. We have 2 Clear Skies. The reason we're playing Clear Skies is we've never really played Clear Skies. I want to try it out. That's the only reason I want to try out Clear Skies. It is worth like 8 or 9 points most of the time once your Commandos are going. So it's good value if your deck's working. So I just want to try this one out as an option, right? You could play like, what's another good value card? Vial is a good value card. We could play another tech card, maybe like another Siege Ladder or something. So we're just going to be trying this out. Maybe one of Teleportation on a Scout. But yeah, we want to play Clear Skies and see how it works out for us. With the Spores, Megascope we mentioned, we have 1 Peller, 1 Ladder, 1 Squirrel. These are our tech cards, right? We could banish something like, I don't know, an enemy Pavetta, for example. We've got the Peller for the 1 Purify. We have the Siege Ladder and move something. Usually, This is almost exclusively to move your commando, so you get an extra row full of commandos. Then we have the 2 oxen for scholars because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things, 11 or higher, so it's a 9 for 4 point slim. And that's the deck. Pretty simple. It's basically what I was running last patch, but with a couple changes to adjust. So we have Cohen now instead of something else. And we added Demovan because we had more provisions because dropping something to Cohen. And this is the deck. It should be pretty interesting. I've been meaning to try out, well, I have tried out Blue Stripes Commandos, and they're really bad last patch, so hopefully they're at least playable now. I want them to be like a playable deck, because I think it's nice to have this deck. It's a pretty traditional deck. So anyway, that's the deck. Let's go get into some games. Doom Killar playing Enslave Assimilate. Always a popular deck. I'm going to have to remake the spreadsheet for this July season before I forget to keep track of all this. So, I think we might be playing Curse Scroll. It's just for consistency. Let's see, we have no commandos. We got 1 commando, I mean. We want scouts. We could get this for Insult. I don't think we need Peller against his deck. We'll keep this because we'll get a scout. Use this against Amphibious Assault, I think. Still need full test, though. Use that later. No full test. So we have Curse Scroll, so we could get it. We have Donmir. We're Amphibious Assault a Scout. And once we have to do Commando first, we want to do the full test setup first. So that would mean we want to go Donmir. Opponent disconnects on us. Nice. We're probably getting our Donmir taken because he's going to go Tourney Joust, seize it, probably. Then we're vulnerable to everything else. So it's my guess of what is going to happen. Hold off on this just in case. I mean, there's a reason to play it now. It won't make a difference. In case something wild happens. Like he randomly has to cult this scenario, he could draw Verification. So it's Ivo Assimilate. Guesses he's definitely going to seize this, right? Yeah. That's fine. Knew it was going to happen.
Death to the enemy!
Go Fultus next. Well, now we can't get them out of our deck. A bit of a pain, but that's fine. Go muzzle. I think we still want to do this and do setup. We're going to have to... If we can't pull them out of our deck, we just pull them out round 2, right? So I still think we'd want to... I think we'd put back Scholar then. Obviously he's going to stop this. He's a control-based deck. So there that goes. We'll just play the Megascopes. Go Demovan first, though.
The key is not to lose one's head.
Do Assault. Don't think we need a Peller this game. I think we need a score. We're just doing this for banishes for thinning at this point, not for cards we really want to play. There is our Scout.
Bloody non-humans.
The only issue with this deck is if they banish your Amphibious Assault, your Cohen's hard to trigger. You need to leader it and then garrison the blue stripes, but you can do it.
Lieutenant Flat will lead the scouts.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Blightmaker got buffed. The War Council got nerfed, so I guess this deck overall gained a provision. Or I said lost. They have 1 extra.
Regroup.
I think we might want to Pavetta before round 3, so we have the chance of, we'll have to pull them all of our deck still, which is going to be kind of hard without Zeal. We really want to win this round. no problem. The problem is we can't use our last leader to do so. We're fine going down 2 cards here, if it means we get round control. I think we play Garrison.
Elves must die.
We do this now so we take less damage. He has to kill this or else we can get the order to pull them out of our deck. And he didn't kill it. Oh, so this is good. We get to pull them out of our deck still.
Before the lights of the great sun. Nice mess you've got here.
And then we'll do Demavend. This is just playing for 4 basically.
Ye who wander on the gale, ye we summon, ye we call.
In a 5-card round, could we win with just going Commandos? Like Pavetta, Amphibious Assault would have Cohen. If we can get a way to make a Commando in our hand, could go for this. We do want to play Pavetta here, I think. He's going to gain a card advantage off of this. We want to, I think, just play cards because of Ivo.
I had a hammer, I had a hammer in the morning.
Been a while since I've seen that card, that's for sure. We have a decent hand for round 3. Question is, can we beat an Ivo? We do have a Spores, which we have no Neuromancy we could get, but it's not going to be guaranteed. We go for it. Just because these are all really good in round 3 and they're not good here. He doesn't have a decent Ivo. He still has Battle Prep. Or not Battle Prep, Battle Stations. Yeah, we do get it. Yeah, this is what happens if you use Pavetta early, but I wanted to use her there because I wasn't guaranteed the only other tutor we had was Amphibious Assault. And we don't want Amphibious Assault Pavetta because we want Amphibious Assault Cohen, so we wanted Pavetta round 2. The other advantage here is we might actually be able to pull. We only have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have very many. Might be enough though. They'll all probably match the Ivo. And we'll renew, what's it called? The Scout. The reason, yeah, we have to do this. On it. Grab our points. This one's kind of dead in our hand, which is a little unfortunate. There it is. We need this on Neuromancy for Spores, but he's last say, so it's not really going to help us in this situation. He should be boosting our guys so we can't Cohen. It's not the right one to do. And he should hit one of ours with that. Okay, at least he did that much. So we don't want to clear skies until we Cohen. So we'll play this guy for now.
Nice mess you've got here.
If you have a leader charge left, you can clear skies, then Cohen on 6. Just with a second leader on the Cohen. Or 7 or something. You have double clear skies. Some options. So we're gonna do the renew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They'll fill the row. Renew Neuromancy, probably spores. If not spores, then clear skies, I think. It leaves us with this play at some point. Want to wait for Cohen for that as well. What are we amphibious assaulting? Another scout. So we actually want melee. No, what am I talking about? Scout. We're amphibious assaulting Cohen. So this is on Cohen. This is on spores, probably, or flex. That means we just do this now.
Bloody non-humans.
Then we do Cohen next turn. Should be really big. I think his Ivo might be enough, though. There's a Vilgefortz. If he pulls Cohen, we lose the game. He didn't pull Cohen. I think if he pulls Cohen, we lose. But it's a good thing he didn't. Let's do the Amphibious Assault now. We only had 3 units, so there's a decent chance he did. We do want to fill this row. Because it's, what, 15 points on his ability there? No, 18. There's the Xavier. Oh, he's trying to counter us with Xavier. I guess he expected us. I guess this guy expected to see blue stripes in the meta and just played the counter. It's interesting. I think we take this now. The real counter is Igni, but if they play an Igni, there's not much you can do. Heat Wave. Playing all of the control here. That actually lets us do the order on this guy, though. For the +2. Ivo's gonna get him pretty close. We have a 7 value reset on the spores. We have verification. We don't have a megascope or anything. So this is worth 9. This is worth 8. We go Oxenfurt Scholar. $22. Ivo could be that big. We didn't play Battle Preparation or Nausicaa's. Yeah. Alright, we take a win there. Nice. It seems like he's putting a bunch of control tech and not enough points. Playing against Stockpile Siege. That's interesting. Oh, he's going first. We don't like to see that. I think he'll just kill all of our stuff. But, see, we can get... We have Fultist, the Neuromancy, Amphibious Assault, and Damage. We have every consistency card in our entire deck in our hand at the moment. Which is nice to see. This hand is amazing.
I'm an officer and a gentleman.
We just begin with the Dawnmere. So Demavend, Dawnmere. And then we'll go in for the other stuff, right? So let's do that.
Stand before His Royal Majesty.
Dawnmere. I think we'll banish this in case we get to it this round. And I think we'll do Squirrel because we might hit a Amphibious Assault.
Never need ask me twice.
This should let us just play the blue stripes safely behind it without having to Zeal it. Kind of want to play a Siege support for the Give Zeal at this point, actually. Thinking about it more. I think we'll swap one of our Bronze 4s for that. Just as an option. If we go to a long round, this guy will probably win. Interesting. Is there a world in which we get blown out if we play this? He can't double play anything. He's not playing Inspired Zeal. It should be safe to play. Bombardment could be scary. He has a lot of damage potential coming up.
Death to the enemy! Close ranks!
Probably should have put that next to the one with the order, but this way, in case one of them randomly dies, we still have it, the Fultus next to another one. Bombardment plus his leaders could do some work here, is the only thing. I see a world in which he blows out our entire board.
Yet to speak its last.
I guess Donmir just decided not to get hit by the bombardment. We'll take it. I guess he couldn't have killed our whole board. I think this would have to. He'd have to have another one of these for that. This almost died though. That's a little surprising. And Fultus is down to 2. So if he goes boiling oil, he can then kill off our Fultus. I don't think we can really play around that too easily.
Bloody non-humans. Nice mess you've got here.
Definitely want to pull those in case this one dies. You probably need to Siege Ladder this round to get some more. We'll pull them out of our decks. Our melee row is getting full. But it's good that he's pressuring with the siege. That takes away a lot of late game value. Although obviously the King Hensel plus leaders is always like 30 points or something once he gets the Radovid out. It's not quite 30. Well, it's 10 on the spawned guys. It's 5. Hensel, 5 reductions. 5, that's 10, 20. I think 26 or something. It's a lot. But he hasn't played the Radovid. We're pretty happy with how this is going. I think we do... Let's do this. He might not think we have the ladder, which means he might pass or something, and I think we do just get rid of that Amphibious Assault like we said we were planning for earlier, if he did play it. So this should be the turn we lose our Fultus. Guess not. I really thought he'd have a boiling oil. Guess he would have played it by now if he did. I guess we don't lose the Fultus. That's nice. I think we should play the ladder here. Give us a lot of points. Give us some space. Get more guys out of our deck. Alright, now we have to kill the Fultus, right? Any warfare card will do it. One leader will do it. To be fair, we could have Verification to Siege. I was more concerned with setting up our own stuff. There goes Fultus. This looks like a garrison play here.
Elves must die. Death to the enemy.
Because it gives us the garrison order as a round finisher. We should have played this ranged. We have space for Megascope, but oh well. Oh, we have space for it now. We have space for it, but then we would not have space for a scout afterward. I think we want to pressure on even here, so we'll do this. And then we'll go verification next turn. That'll be our pass, probably. The nice thing about going for the garrison here is it'll block some damage, potentially. It'll definitely block some damage, but the question is how much. There's another Temerian infantry. Spamming those out. Verification should be enough here. Do want to be careful. If he's playing a banish, he could get us. He really wants to kill this Demavend, but that's not the card we're concerned about. It was going to be a good, nice clear skies, though. Oh, and that missed. We could go for the Blue Stripes Scout here. We risk bricking Cohen. The question is, if this is a squirrel, is that a problem? So we do this, we get Scout. So this makes the Scout play for 9. We get 5 off of the order. That's 14. We get 5 off of this. That's 19. That gets us to 81. And if we tie, we definitely take it. But we won't be there's a chance at a tie because of this. Then we don't mind playing verification. So this is a really nice outcome for us, I think. Oh, we don't have one in our deck. Played them both. That was a mistake. Let's just take the round.
You did it again, Lambert. What a surprise.
Wait a turn on that. We really don't have another one in our deck. That's unfortunate. I mean, he could hit the Cohen. It's not that hard to figure out here. If he does ping it by 1, we can leader it and then Cohen for 6. We've got more 6s than 5s anyway. We should have checked that we had a unit in our deck we could play with this first. Should have hit Cohen. I guess then we could boost the Cohen. He thought about that. Going for Ronvid. Let's see here. We got, what, 3 points off of Cohen. 84. And this gives us... Or 74, then this gives us 84. Can we boost anything to 5 so Cohen would hit it? No. We can't boost Cohen to anything useful. Have to pass here. The question is, does he have the pressure here? If not, we just go Pavetta. Kind of like the Scholar. But we should look for Pavetta and Renew. So we're just going to use verification here. We could have verification his siege. Maybe we should have. I thought we should just go for our setup faster. Maybe we should have. So let's see here. What are we going to do? We're going to... Oneiromancy for Pavetta. Play Pavetta. Amphibious Assault one of the guys. So what would be better? Actually, some of these cards would be better than Peller. That's better than Peller. This is good. Megascope is worth, what, 5? Opposed to these. I guess Megascope is not a great card here. So we begin with the Pavetta. We have the renew for the siege ladder, which is nice.
I pass on every 10th round.
So let's go. We go with the amphibious assault here. Grab ourselves a commando.
Nice mess you've got here.
And this is going to be hard for him to stop, although he does have pencil. We only have one more in the deck. But we are up by 51 all of a sudden. So that would be hard to deal with. Our clear skies value. Again, there's nothing we can do to stop that. But I also don't think it really matters. Considering the amount of advantage we have, it looks like he's not playing the pencil. I don't think he can make up the points, basically. Even though he's gonna get like another 12 points off of that. I suppose it's only if he has soldiers. Oh, he is gonna hit our guy to a 1 next turn. Might be worth sporsing him back to a 5, but I don't think we'll have time. We'll just hit it to 1, then kill it. Oh, if he kills it now or hits it to 1 now, it might be worth it. That's a 4-point spores. Are we gonna do better than that? We should play this now, I think. We boost this to 5. Does it save it from anything? 2 damage, 3. That would make him take another turn. And we're not going to use it on our siege ladder. Oh, we should have thought about renewing Cohen. If we didn't play the Clear Skies, we've gone for a renew Cohen play. I was just too focused on the ladder. That's unfortunate. I think we'll do this. Man, we should have renewed Cohen. That would have been so funny because we had the spare leader charge. I guess it only gets him to 4. Yeah, it only gets him to 4. I guess we couldn't have done it. Alright, there is Hensel. I'm surprised it took so long to play it. There's Foltest Pride. That's going to be really good. I mean, he does have some potential here. Foltest Pride and King Foltest are very strong. We did make him kill his own guy, though. That was nice. Our Foltest Pride coming down. We're still in danger here. I think we've got it, but he's closing in. Only 15 difference.
Nice mess you've got here.
He's got a shot here. We win by 2. Close game. Yeah, this deck, his deck's still really strong in the long round. Timid Soldier. This is gonna be the last game no matter what, because apparently we're having a ton of server issues where we can't connect. We're just not connecting to any games, and then we're getting losses from stuff, I guess. So we're gonna have to cut it short here. Hope the servers are, I don't know what's wrong with them, but hopefully they get fixed. Anyway, look at this hand. So yeah, let's see. We have pretty reasonable. The thing is, we can't do our Fultist because we don't have. We can get Donmir or Fultist, which is obviously not great. Oh, we drew the second commando. Okay, now our hand's really, really bad. How do we handle this? I think we just can't do anything this round. So we have no way to put this back. No, we're just bricked. We are just bricked. I don't see a way out of this. I guess we could go Donmir and then put the commando behind it and then do a couple of these, but he's gonna take it. I don't think we have a choice. We're gonna banish Oneiromancy. I guess we'll banish one of you, one of you. And we can put this behind it and try and make some copies. If he kills it, we're just stuck, though. Okay, that had a shield on it. Could have pinged it first with this and then enslaved it, but no, we didn't want to do that. Not sure why we didn't want to do that. Maybe we shouldn't have a squirrel on this because it lets him squirrel us if he seizes it. I thought he'd seize this guy. Okay. So we're bricked now. We can't do anything we want to. Having the second commando is so bad. You can just enslave it, and we can never get a double commando play. So we just can't use these. I'd rather have the extra redraws. We're going to be forced, we're going to play like a 1-point skies. We're not going to play this or this. So we need them for later. Just kind of have to give up on that round, which is awful, but I'd rather just have extra redraws to try and find stuff. So we need to get our full... we still don't have anything going. See what we can do. He's just going to enslave the one with the order.
Good of the Empire, that is what matters.
If he slaves the one with the order and kills the other one, I don't think we have any options. I guess we could have gone garrison, then leadered the one from the garrison, and then we'd have 3, but we didn't think of that.
To the enemy! Nice mess you've got here.
And enslave this one, and then I guess he probably can't kill the other one easily. If he just Vilgeforces it, though, we're kind of done. That could mess us up. I think that would brick Amphibious Assault, too. No, we have these two. Well, we can't play this, but we could pull one of these. Pulls Cohen or Ladder, he's happy to. Yeah, there's the Enslave. It's gonna be it's not gonna be Vilgeforce, he's picking something. Might be Vilgeforce. Yeah, so that kills the other one. We knew this was gonna happen. I think we're just dead now. Don't see really any potential for comeback here. We just have to garrison and make another one. And hope he doesn't kill it. And he is going to kill it.
As good as dead, that lot.
We just have to renew one.
Death to the enemy!
We just have to do it. Need one on the board. I think the play was actually shuffle them both back, then commit to garrison getting them. That probably would have been the best if we were sure he was going to seize like we were. Yeah, now he's removing them from our graveyard. Well, that might mean he can't kill this. If the Fultus gets going, we still have a chance. We know he can't stuff on unless he already leadered. The fact that he couldn't kill that last one, I really think he would have done anything he could to kill it. So the Fultus might live. Problem is, there's still a false Siri to deal with. That's gonna give him a ton of points. We're way behind. I think we are just accept this. We really don't have a good setup, but that means we have a long round will give us time to set more up, which would be the nice thing. Alright, these take up too much space, the megascopes. They take up 2 row slots. I don't think we want those. We want Cohen in deck. Pavetta reshuffles what, like none? Yeah, it doesn't reshuffle anything. So we don't actually care about Pavetta. Now we do need the I think we do need the megascopes, we just don't have enough. We have Oniromancy, so we Oniromancy. 1. I think we need that. Because we're going to Amphibious Assault Cohen. This means we need to just Oniro one of these. And just try to start getting something going. He can kill us when it's okay, because we get some with orders from megascopes and stuff. We're going to try and put all the artifacts in one row and all the units in the other one. So we can do stuff with Clear Skies. We want to keep some space melee. So we can play the Scout there. We should have most of his gold cards left, though. We don't. It's going to be an Ivo deck? Yeah, the Ivo's going to be huge. We have Last Say on it, so we can't go for a Spore. It's not that we have it in our hand anyway. Here's the 5 Persian Slave Driver. Love to see it. I did consider playing round 2 longer, but maybe we should have. Still don't give us like a 1-card Pavetta or whatever.
Bloody non-humans. Nice mess you've got here.
Rather do these first, because these ones can get us ones with orders.
Princes can be fooled easily. Move!
So Ivo's going to be, what, about 20, 22-ish, I'm going to guess, at the end of the round.
My boots got sand.
Oh, maybe more like 25 if he's playing stuff like this.
Fall overboard and I'm not jumping in after you.
Weird to put that on him.
Regroup.
Semper Fi! Fight for the Emperor and you might be freed!
This is really going to come down to Cohen. So we've got 4 here. We gotta use Cohen. So we're not getting more units. We should actually just put some more stuff in this range drawer. So we'll go Megascope, Megascope, this, Cohen, Garrison. Hopefully he doesn't hit one of our scouts. Okay. So what I think would be the best here is if we garrison the scouts, they each get +3 off of the Cohen, which I think is probably going to be better. This is a little risky. I guess he can't double brick us. Can't play 2 disloyals and brick the spawn. He's hitting them down. That's what he should do. He's making the Cohen worse. He knows what we're trying to do.
The border enemies would never allow it. Never.
The Ivo is going to carry the game here. It's going to be bigger than the Cohen, and then he's going to win.
Beat the lordless dogs until they beg for mercy.
If we lose this, we might actually try one more game. So this is worth 6 if we put it on the Commandos. It's worth 2, 3, 3. Worth 8 if we put it on there. So we should do it on these guys and then Cohen.
A fair fight. There no such
We still can't even catch up to his points on the board, let alone the Ivo. And we should put him range too for the extra 1 point, but it's not going to matter here. We've already lost. There's no coming back here. I'm going to guess Ivo's a 23. Obviously, we could have kept track, but we didn't.
Let's get this over with.
25. I think that's the biggest Ivo I've ever seen. But yeah, our round 1 hand was just unplayable. Maybe we should have gone round 2 longer to set up our deck, but we could have only added a 2 to our deck, which I don't think would have been enough to make up for the card difference. Alright, we got lucky and the server's working. We'll do one more. We'll do one more.
The North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
I don't really like getting losses for no reason, so it'll be our last game of the day probably. Imperial formation. I think this is going to be the Shupe formation deck. The deck's really good. I don't think it got hit though either, so we'll have to try that one out this patch. Do it one of this. We cannot get Fultus Donmir, which means we should draw again. We learned our lesson, though. We can redraw this, play Garrison. Just in case we get two. Mm-hmm. There it is. That's awesome. So, we can't do King Foltest. We can't... Wow. We have no Demoven and no Oneiromancy. No Foltest and no Donmir. We can't even do no Donmir Foltest. Well, it's the round of the bronzes then.
Death to the enemy! Nice mess you've got here.
Play these three melee. We're out of space then, actually, but we've got the ladder, so it's okay.
Build rats, not on this ship.
Regroup.
Death to the enemy! Elves must die! Nice mess you've got here.
He's gonna kill that for us, which means we have space for the other one. We just wait a turn. Do Megascope first. The nice thing is, when we start going like Megascopes, we'll avoid the damage from this guy. Which is why I kind of wish we could do the reinforcements first, and then just play these.
We go where the Empire has not yet reached.
He's messing up Cohen here, but we weren't gonna hopefully play him anyway. But he's taking away the option for us to do it. That is annoying. Let's play this for the slam. The point slam. If you want to play units, then no units to hopefully remove the rest of his stuff. Okay, he's gonna seize one. That's very annoying. The Amnesty and the Ointment. Well, the Amnesty in particular makes me think it's the Shupe deck. Which is a very annoying deck.
Bloody non-humans.
Semper Fi!
Yeah, there's the Shupe. Go for the Resilience. Makes sense. Can we come back from this? Yeah, we can always Cohen if we need to. Although Cohen takes damage though. So Cohen doesn't work at the moment. So let's go for. I think if we play a card, we can't win the round. I think he just wins with a Shupe out. We don't have an Oneiromancy card that, or Amphibious Soul card that actually wins the round. We don't have enough points. Guess we could put a leader on Cohen. No, he's got the round with the Shupe out. We can't beat it. That's very annoying. At this point, we can't come back. Like, they don't have enough points. We have Pavetta. We could pull out of our deck after. I don't think we want this. There's the Jan.
I forgive you. This time.
Question is, do we want a Pavetta? We have Renew. It's not too bad. I think he wants to pass after this, right? We should get Oneiromancy.
to lose one's head.
Do one of these. And I think I want to keep him in the deck, actually. We want to get our own Ironmancy, so we have the Echo coming back. Also, can't. I think we'll just take it. This means we can't do Foltest round 3, probably, because they'll get hit by Erendite. But let's see, or Redea with the lock. It's the Heat Wave. Okay. So we do have the Pavetta. He will have a banish in his deck, a graveyard banish. So we got the we play Renew at the start of round 2, at the start of round 3. But that's doable, right? He won't have time to banish the Pavetta unless he kills her now. So we have to stop that from happening. But how do we do that? As he could kill Pavetta, banish Pavetta, we lose. I don't think there's a way around that, unfortunately. Just have to accept it.
Death to the enemy!
I think we leave this. He still has Vilga Forts. We have one order. Question is, do we use this now? He'll probably kill it. If he kills it, none of these do anything.
Nice mess you've got here.
I think we have to do this. It makes the round 2 or the round 3 risky because we might not have enough orders because we can't give Zeal anymore. But if we don't do this, we're gonna lose the round because he'll kill it and just 2-0 us. Foltest is a potential round 3 play. Let's do him now. I think it's as good if we do him now, because if we draw more of these out of our deck round, if we have more in our deck, we actually might want to draw one round 3. They go to the bottom, so we won't draw them, but I think this gives us more. It's catching up to us. You have Clear Skies and Peller. Let's do the Clear Skies. And there's no point in holding off on this.
Death to the enemy!
The Foltest boost, the boost from Clear Skies, put one on the bottom of our deck so we can do the Foltest right away. And we start round 3 with Renew on Pavetta. The problem is, how do we get Zeal? We can't, right? So, we just have to hope that he can't kill our Blue Stripes Commando, which he will. We can pull 2 from our deck, so, like, we should have a few, at least. We kind of have to keep this now, this combo. So we immediately renew Pavetta. Before he can banish. He's going to have one. We'd like to ideally just get this off without him stopping us, then go ladder, Cohen. But he's not going to do that. There's 100% of Vilga Forts. So we know he has another one. We might want to just play Blue Stripes before he has time to develop the other one. That's what I'm thinking. We give up on the Cohen then. Would we Oniromancy? I guess I'd just be Blue Stripes. All we need is a Blue Stripes order to go off to win. We know he's on one of these, so we should start trying to play them early. So hopefully he can't combine damage with these to kill him. But this should be the Vilgefort's target. Then at least this only takes 2 when we play the other one. Gonna lock it.
The mysteries of this world, boundless they are.
Don't have a Peller left, so that's gonna be it, I think. Actually, no, we can just do this to start. Start with this. Then we can go make. Then we can play 2 in 1 turn. We should be fine. Next turn we'll get 2 and we'll be okay. Yeah, this turn we can get 2, so we'll be fine. So we'll go Neuromancy for the other one, for a second one. And then we'll get one from both this and this turn. We should get one of their orders off. He is going to kill one with that. That's 5 damage per turn, that's a lot. But that is a lot too. Let's transform here. Get out of Igni range. I think we got this. Oh, that was an annoying round, but we did, I think, pull this out in the end.
Pride of the Navy.
Imperial. That is how it's tested.
We'll take it. So that's the deck. It's definitely a lot better than before. I don't know if I would say this is too strong because, against stuff that can stop the Fultus from going, you're not getting that many Blue Stripes Commandos. And again, like if you're going to a short round with this, it's kind of like going to a short round with the Crow Spam deck, right? They're just going to have a whole bunch of tempo points from their setup. The difference here is it's kind of harder to set up because you need leader charges and stuff. So, I like the deck's back. I don't think it's too strong, but I could be wrong. We have to play against it to really determine that. I think we just played a bunch of matchups where we were able to get off against a control deck tempo play. And that's really good in general. So, I think we did a pretty solid game today. We did that one weird thing where we should have where we played Amphibious Assault too early. That wasn't great. We only had Cohen and Pavetta. That was pretty sad. We didn't get any insane plays. But we're not playing any more games until the servers are better. As this is going to be like probably like a 45-minute video, but we have an hour and 40 minutes of footage because the queue times are 15 minutes, and we keep like being stuck in queue and then getting a loss. I'll leave one clip of that in, I think, to show off what I'm talking about. So we're going to have to wait. Come back tomorrow with something different. But I like this deck. I like that's in the game. I don't want it to be the strongest Northern Realms deck because it's pretty linear, but I want it to be like playable at least. It was not playable last patch. So I think the really big thing here is that Cohen's playable off Amphibious Assault now, just on Blue Stripes. So it gives you really, really strong round 3. Like one of the best round 3s in the game if you have the setup round 1 and 2. Kind of like some Lost Waylays in that way, right? If you get all the setup, it's insane. But the setup, it takes time. Like the setup takes time. And your round 1 is not that much tempo. So other long round decks can also beat you. I think we almost lost to the Siege deck. That was really close. And they played Siege in round 1, so they didn't even have it for round 3. So long round 3s we're not great in, although you can get some really good value from stuff like Clear Skies, Garrison if you still have it, Cohen are really good. But in long round 3, engine decks can really keep up with you, and you don't want to have that. You want to go short round 3s where almost nothing has the same tempo as you. And obviously if you're playing Renew, they can banish your Pavetta before you can renew her, and then you're kind of stuck, so that's annoying. And obviously Xavier just banishes a whole bunch of guys. There's ways to play against this. It is good for that round 3 tempo, though, so that's for sure. And round 2, if you can do the Commandos as well. I'm not sure if we're just not good, which is always possible, or if our opponents are just countering this deck at the moment. We see a lot of control that's trying to stop what we're doing. And Nilfgaard in particular has a ton of options, right? They can seize your guys, they can play them from the graveyard. The Ivo deck does that. Like, there's a lot of ways to counter this, but I guess not every deck wants to play those, so we'll see. We see a lot of people trying to counter us today. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. I had some fun playing Blue Stripes Commandos. I had way more fun playing it this time than last patch when they were really bad, to be honest. So I'm glad we can see that. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, one last thing. We are going to put in that siege support. So I think putting the siege support in makes a huge difference. This would have helped a lot in at least one of our games here. I think I'm going to put this in over one of the 4s. So probably over one of the clear skies. I think we'll go 1 clear skies, 1 support. And we'll call that. That'll be it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. And you can check out some more videos over here. And thanks for watching.